It's time for another WrestlePlanet news update as the first WWE Hall of Fame 2022 inductee has been revealed. AEW is set to sign 2 top free agents, and is Cody Rhodes set to make his WWE return at the Elimination Chamber in Saudi Arabia? And before we get into it, make sure you subscribe with notifications turned on so you don't miss the latest wrestling news, and check out the relaunched WrestlePlanet.net for daily wrestling articles. Earlier this week, the AEW departure of Cody and Brandi Rhodes was confirmed. We now have more news regarding the story, including more details on his relationship with the rest of the locker room, the future of his TNT show Rhodes to the Top, as well as the reaction of the WWE locker room following reports that he is set to sign for the company. According to Fightful Select, there has been mixed emotions backstage in AEW, with Rhodes being seen as a polarizing character. Whilst there has been disagreements between Cody and some individuals, the split is described as amicable. There has been positive stories of Rhodes doing things for the rest of the locker room, including setting up a bar at Daily's place, whilst on the other hand, Cody had tumultuous relationships with some people over the past couple of years, which had been a detriment. Many AEW talents initially felt that Cody's contract situation was a work, although that feeling has waned over the past week. Talent feel that AEW president Tony Khan wouldn't work the locker room. Regarding the feeling in the WWE locker room, Fightful Select would note, the prevailing belief is that Cody Rhodes fell out of power in AEW and wanted a significant raise, but it's important to note that neither AEW officials or the Rhodes have mentioned that yet. There was excitement and shock among those that we heard from, including several top stars in the company ready to welcome Cody Rhodes back to WWE with open arms. One top name said they think it will be great for fans and considers it the most interesting thing in the company in a long time. Another pointed out that a lot of people on the WWE roster came up with Cody and spent a lot of time with him and are excited at the idea of him returning. No members of the WWE roster have heard explicitly from WWE that he's reached a deal as of yet. In terms of Rhodes to the Top, as of Thursday, the show has not been cancelled and there are ongoing discussions regarding its future. It was also noted that Brandi Rhodes retains the rights to her Shot of Brandi show, which airs on the AEW YouTube channel. On top of this, it seems that Brandi intends to carry on wrestling after her time in AEW, after she was spotted training at the Nightmare Factory this week. We have more Cody Rhodes news coming up later in the video, but first, let's go to a follow-up from yesterday's video where we discussed AEW not considering offering Kevin Owens a contract when his WWE deal was set to expire. According to the Wrestling Observer newsletter, there has been speculation in the WWE locker room regarding AEW and their rumored talent budget. The belief amongst wrestlers is that AEW aren't willing to match WWE's high-end offers until they secure an increased TV deal, with the next round of negotiations set for 2024. It was noted that there were 2 big names whose deal were recently set to expire that AEW weren't willing to make an offer for, and as mentioned yesterday, one of those was Kevin Owens. Whilst you'd assume the other was Sami Zayn, who recently renewed his WWE deal, it was confirmed that this is not the case. The unnamed talent is said to have had an expiring contract that wasn't known to the public, and they were interested to see what AEW had to offer, but no interest was shown. The talent is said to be an active superstar who appears regularly on WWE programming. Whilst AEW are not legally allowed to negotiate with anyone under WWE contracts, word must have got around that there was no interest in meeting WWE's offer. AEW's Wardlow would speak with the Battleground podcast this week where he discussed potential dream matches. He revealed that out of the current crop of talent, he'd love to take on Kenny Omega, calling him his ultimate dream opponent, and Wardlow would say, "Unfortunately, my career started much later than I anticipated, so I feel like I missed my opportunities with what I would consider real dream opponents. I think it has kind of passed most of my dream opponents' time. But the one that still exists, actually, the top one is still in AEW, that being Kenny Omega. He's just kind of my ultimate dream opponent." Wardlow would then reveal that he'd like to take on WWE's Brock Lesnar one day, adding that it would make a lot of money, and he would add, "I think if I ever found myself in the same ring as Brock Lesnar, that has money pouring out of the idea of it. I think him and I would just murder each other. I don't know if there's a ring that can hold the 2 of us. But beyond that, not necessarily any dream opponents. I just want to work with the best. I just want to be challenged. I want to work with whoever thinks they are the best in the world. That's who I want to wrestle." Whilst Brock Lesnar and Wardlow are competing in separate promotions, recent history has shown that literally anything can happen in modern wrestling. Would you like to see Wardlow versus Brock Lesnar and who comes out on top? Let me know in the comments down below. This week it was revealed that two top independent wrestlers have secured a TV deal for their own pro wrestling company. Earlier this month, EC3 and Adam Scherr, formerly known as Braun Strowman, have announced that the Control Your Narrative brand is set to hold live shows in Orlando, Florida, as well as Dallas, Texas in March. Killer Kross, formerly known as Karrion Kross, is also booked to work on the shows, as well as more names set to be announced in the coming weeks. An announcement was made yesterday that revealed that CYN Live is to reveal a new TV deal, with this set to be made public imminently. In an official press release, EC3 would discuss what Control Your Narrative is all about and said, "In Control Your Narrative, I speak about finding your purpose. This idea and this company will be bigger than any one person. I can't promise anything other than my undying effort to create a platform for the right wrestlers to do what they love and provide the freedom they crave. For fans to have an intimate, unforgettable live experience along with an artistic, action-packed, emotional TV presentation, Control Your Narrative is my purpose." A number of names were mentioned as being involved in the tapings, including Impact World Champion Moose, Impact Digital Media Champion Matt Cardona, John Schuyler, Matt Sydal, Marina Shafir, Weston Blake, and Matt Taven. In the past, Control Your Narrative has produced 2 online pay-per-views, bringing a unique presentation for professional wrestling. The matches are shot almost like a movie, with a narrator replacing the traditional commentator. Whilst there is no word on who the promotion's TV partner will be, we can expect an announcement very, very soon. Next up, Kairi Sane has officially returned to Stardom. Sane would appear in a press conference this morning where it was confirmed that she has returned to the promotion that she started her career with. Now going by simply Kairi, she was announced for the Stardom World Climax show set to take place on March 26th and 27th at Sumo Hall. A tag match was then teased with Kairi teaming up with Mayu Iwatani to take on Unagi Sayaka and Tam Nakano, who interrupted the press conference. Kairi would graduate from Stardom's training school in November 2011 before working for the company until 2017. She would then sign with WWE following her Mae Young Classic victory. She went on to win the NXT Women's Championship once, as well as the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship alongside Asuka. She would eventually leave the ring and move into an ambassador role for the company's Japanese department before her contract expired in December 2021. Her return to Stardom is a major move for the company, with her bringing a whole new level of stardom post-WWE. Following the recent expiration of Cody Rhodes' AEW contract, it has been confirmed that yet another deal is close to coming to an end. This week, AEW commentator Jim Ross would appear on the J. Mart and Raymond podcast, where he discussed his status with AEW and how he'd like to end his career there. He would also reveal that his contract is up soon and would say, "My contract's up soon and I'm not looking to go anywhere, but nonetheless, I'm 70. I've got to be realistic at some points in my crazy ass life because I haven't been. If my late wife were here, she'd say amen to that because he's a character. I'm loving what I'm doing, still fun for me guys. As long as you keep that element in your place of work, you're alright, you're doing good. I can damn sure call a wrestling match because that's what I love to do. At my age, I'm a widower. My life is occupied by only a small handful of things. One of them is broadcasting a pro wrestling match, as crazy as that sounds. It's a great little company to be with, we're growing exponentially, Tony Khan is a genius." Ross would then say that he appreciates his job more after his recent battle with skin cancer last year and added, "Every Wednesday night I get to relive my childhood. I appreciate it a lot more than I did in December, believe it or not." Fans were relieved to hear that Ross had won his battle with skin cancer in December 2021 after being absent from AEW for several weeks to go through treatment. Whether there are plans for him to remain with AEW beyond his current contract is still unknown, although JR himself seems keen to stick around. Next, the first WWE Hall of Fame inductee for 2022 has been revealed. WWE today announced that The Undertaker will be this year's headline act, with the ceremony set for Friday, April 1st at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas. The event will be held just down the road from the AT&T Stadium, which is holding WrestleMania 38 on the Saturday and Sunday of that weekend. WWE also confirmed that the Hall of Fame ceremony will take place on the same night as the WrestleMania Go Home SmackDown from the same location. All fans in attendance for SmackDown will receive the opportunity to attend the Hall of Fame ceremony, with 2-for-1 tickets going on sale this Tuesday, February 22nd at 10 a.m. Central. There is currently no word on who will induct The Undertaker into the Hall of Fame, although his on-screen brother Kane is likely the frontrunner. The Undertaker hasn't been seen on WWE television since his farewell at Survivor Series 2020, although this did take place in front of no audience. This now gives him the opportunity to honor his career with the fans. Next, let's go back to the most recent edition of the Wrestling Observer newsletter, which reports that 2 more former WWE stars are heading to AEW. Dave Meltzer would note that it's expected that both Jeff Hardy and Shane Strickland, formerly known in WWE as Isaiah Swerve Scott, will become All Elite. While Strickland is available to sign with AEW immediately, Hardy still has a couple of weeks left on his WWE non-compete clause, which expires on March 9th. Over recent weeks, AEW have gave some hints towards Jeff's arrival, most notably when Matt Hardy walked out on Isaiah Cassidy during his match with Keith Lee, leaving through the crowd. This was reminiscent to the incident that led to Jeff Hardy's release last year. Strickland is perhaps best known for his role in NXT as the leader of Hit Row, with him being one of the guys that Triple H pushed. The news of Strickland and Hardy joining All Elite Wrestling follows a recent report that the former Buddy Murphy is also AEW bound. This past week, there has been a ton of speculation surrounding the future of Cody Rhodes, whose departure from All Elite Wrestling was confirmed this past Tuesday. Reports from numerous sources suggest that Cody is in talks with WWE, with a return possible in the coming weeks. Sports Illustrated's Justin Barrasso has even said that he could be at the Performance Center as early as this weekend. With that said though, an image has now popped up on a Polish wrestling Facebook group of Cody posing for a photograph with a fan at a Polish airport, leading to rumors that he is in fact heading to Saudi Arabia for this Saturday's Elimination Chamber event. After doing some digging and going by the logo seen on the table in front of Cody, the photo appears to have been taken at the Warsaw Chopin Airport, located in Poland's capital city. The feeling is that Cody is traveling via Europe to the Middle East. This does seem to be a very real possibility, as Jeddah, where Elimination Chamber is being held, is accessible via Warsaw via a connecting flight at Hamad International Airport in Qatar. Perhaps the American Nightmare is en route to Saudi Arabia to make a shocking WWE return at the Elimination Chamber tomorrow. And before you go, make sure you check out the truth behind the secret wrestling returns of CM Punk.